Number one is raising a nursery bed using used mosquito nets or dry grass content or matter. This helps to protect the seedlings from bad weather conditions like too much rain or very hot sunshine. Make sure you always cover the sides of your bed with either thorns or any other material available to prevent hens from encroaching into your nursery bed to avoid to scatter the seeds. Right. Take a look at the texture of the soil that is supposed to be in the nursery bed. It has to be fine like this. And make sure that your bed is always free from weed. Free from weed, meaning the weed, if it's there, is going to compete for nitrogen with the seedlings and make them weak. And if you transplant the weak seedlings into the main garden, you have already messed up the results of your harvest. So take note how a nursery bed is supposed to look like from this clip. So as we continue moving on, you can first see a nursery bed now appear. Next is and number two is transplanting to the main field. And when you transplant to the main field, precautions has to be taken that the texture of the soil in the main field has to be good. As you can see from my field, yeah, I've taken these are now grown up tomatoes and they have taken some time. So the tilt is not okay, and also the weed is too much in it. But yours has to be clean because it will be competing for nutrients with the main plant in the garden. So you have to just keep it and maintain the space well. If the spacing is 50 by 50 centimeters, so 60 by 60 centimeters, well and good. And also you have to do pruning. And when it's down in the main field, spring has to now start from 4 days, then 1 week and 4 days. You apply the DAP, and I don't think we shall make another video on how to maintain tomatoes in the main field. So briefly, you can see how the main field has to appear, and a sample of our pruning is done using hands, because we don't have all the equipment. So we can use the available resources to make sure that we achieve our goal. Okay, and number three is staking the tomatoes when it's ready in the main field. Here, you have to do it when the tomatoes is about 3 to 4 weeks, or even 4 weeks to 5 weeks in the field. And when you start seeing them falling down, you now start staking them. And I advise that staking be done this way using ropes, not putting sticks per stem of the tomato. That one is totally discouraged because you will not realize good yield and good harvest, because the main deal with tomatoes farming is good harvest. When you realize good harvest, boom, you already export into market, then you make your dime. So see how staking is done, and to achieve this, you really need to dedicate yourself into your tomatoes field. At this stage, you should not forget to always spray your tomatoes, because tomatoes is very delicate to pests, to fungi and bacteria. In love with it, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like my content. Thank you. See you guys again some other time.